Because again, if you are a business owner, you're solely focused on building business credit, but your personal credit is not A1, you're moving backwards, right? First, personal credit. Get that where it needs to be, preferably 720 plus, 720 or higher personal credit. Remember, your business credit is how you scale. Personal credit gets you in the door. Your business credit helps you scale, right? And gives you better, higher financing options, right? When you combine both, this is what happens. You unlock higher limits, you reduce personal risk, you create separation between you and your business, right? This is how real entrepreneurs move, people. What's going on, Bag family? It's Coach D Brown here, and we are back with another one, episode 43. Listen, man, another week. We're excited for this one, man. We're super excited for this one. We have an exciting announcement. So if you don't follow us on our other social media channels like Instagram and TikTok, you probably didn't hear the news recently, but we'll get into that momentarily. But before we even dive into today's episode, make sure you guys like, subscribe, continue to support the channel, man. That's all we ask, man. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so we're excited for that. The momentum is definitely here, so we're going to continue to push the envelope and serving you guys and providing real value in real time. All right. So for those that don't know, we just partnered up with the major business credit reporting agencies. Yes, you heard me correctly. BAG is officially a partner with the major business credit reporting agencies, right? Even different net vendor partners as well. So what does this mean for you? A person that has inquired about our services, right? If you are new to the channel, right, and you don't know what we do, right? We are in the credit restoration, both personal as well as business credit space, as well as educating you guys on the power of credit and how to properly leverage your credit to break down those financial barriers. There's so many consumers out there that want to level up. They want to get their credit right. They are business owners. You may be an entrepreneur, business owner, and you are like, wait a minute, I don't know where to start, right? BAG is the solution. All right, let me ask you guys a question though. How many times have you paid for an online program, a mentorship, a course, right? And once it was over, you had the knowledge, but the goalpost didn't move. Like nothing changed. And here's the thing. This is keeping it real with the Browns, so we're going to keep it all the way real, right? I have had so many people, whether you are a client, a student of mine, that says, hey, yeah, I paid for hundreds of courses, mentorship programs, and nothing changed. Like this person guaranteed me this. This person said X, Y, and Z, where it sounded good and you got the information, but you didn't get the extended support, right? You didn't even get the support that you were expecting during the program. Not here at BAG. The documentation beats conversation. Our paper trail, our testimonials, our results speak for itself. So I'm not here to convince anyone. I'm here to just provide some context as far as why we do what we do, because we've been on the other side of the fence, but we know what we're doing in real time. Does that make sense? So we decided to close the gap, right? To help people and to incentivize you when you leverage one of our programs, whether it's our credit restoration program, our business credit acceleration program, my mentorship program, to where now when you're making your monthly payments towards one of our services or our programs, you're going to be incentivized for it. You're going to be building business credit simultaneously because we're going to be reporting your business credit to the major business credit reporting agencies. Not after the program, during the program. Think of it like this, like a line of credit, right? You get a credit card, you use it, You accumulate reward points if you have the right credit card, right? And you're incentivized for it. So in the interim, we're still going to show you how to structure your business correctly through your respective state, how to structure your business, how to format it. This is essential. A lot of entrepreneurs do not know how to properly format their business. So when it's time to get funding or it's time to get capital, the lenders, they deny the application because your business is not structured correctly. We show you that in the business acceleration program. If you are an entrepreneur and you're trying to build or establish business credit. If you're like, yo, Coach D, I'm trying to start my own credit agency. Well, you can join my mentorship program and you're going to be incentivized for that. If you need help with your personal credit because you're trying to buy a home, you're trying to buy a car, you're trying to invest in a new business. But again, we talked about it a couple of episodes ago, right? You need substantial personal credit. You can't just build business credit and your personal credit is poor. It doesn't work that way because there's something called a personal guarantor, a PG, and lenders look at that to determine two things, whether you are a liability or an asset. And the only way they can identify that, people, is if they are checking the personal credit. They're just checking it. How responsible is this person? Has this person established good faith? So we decided to close the gap to make it easier for you to make a decision, right? Because we understand sometimes we like to drag our feet because there's this thing called uncertainty. Will this work? You listen, people, it's a win-win for you. You're going to be receiving results while you are getting the value, getting the mentorship, and we are serving you to helping you level up. So you're getting the results right off the bat, right? So we're disrupting the credit space in 2026 in such a dynamic way. Such a dynamic way. I am confidently telling you guys right now, I believe today is April 25th, 2026. No one is doing what we're doing in the credit space. This is my camera right here, right here. No one is doing what we are doing in the credit space. So if you've been looking to get your business credit up, or you're looking to establish business credit, personal credit, level your business up, take advantage. We're going to have a link in the description where you can book a call with me. All right, book the call. That's the only way we can give you insight of how this actually works. All right, but we're super excited because now you can take this and run with it. All right. So we're going to be breaking down how you can literally turn your monthly payments into leverage, right? Stack personal and business credit the right way and position yourself to access real funding. We had our last guest on, Brandon, right? He's a commercial loan officer. Last episode, last week, right? And by the way, we only bring people on our platform that are doing real work in real time that's making a real impact, right? Brandon is not only doing amazing in his business and serving the masses in his community, right? But he's an educator. He's about servitude. He's about providing real knowledge in real time, not things that sound good or look good and you're not getting the results that you deserve, right? So if you didn't watch that episode, make sure we just dropped it, I believe yesterday. Make sure you piggyback, let us know your thoughts, share it with someone that you know that can benefit from that episode and that value, because it was packed with tons of value, people. I learned so much about investing in real estate, how to properly invest in real estate, what you should be looking for when you're investing in real estate, whether it's single family homes, multifamily, right? If you're looking to get into the multifamily space, the stock market space, right? Your money will always work harder than you. Understand that. You will never outwork your money, right? For every dollar that's not moving, it's losing. I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back. For every dollar that's not moving, it's losing. You know what I found out, right? Being a successful business owner, I used to be so pressed. How can I make money? How can I make more money? How can I make money? And then I came to the conclusion that making money is not hard. The real challenge is keeping it. Keeping it and allowing it to work for you, putting it in different vehicles so it can work for you. And then having substantial credit, both on the personal and the business side, to where now you have what we call good leverage, and now you have options. Does that make sense? And that's what we show you in our service, in our programs and our services. And while we are showing you and educating you and mentoring you, you're going to be building up your business credit, and you're going to be able to have that good leverage because you are responsible and you're making those on-time payments towards your future. All right. So most people pay for programs, right? And they walk away with just knowledge. All right. Now you're going to walk away with knowledge, trade lines reporting in real time, and a stronger business profile. Right? This is not normal, people. I need you to understand that. This is disruption in its highest form. In its highest form. All right? So you're paying anyway. You're paying for that program. You're paying for that service. Why not be incentivized for it? Why not get credit for it? Right? You're already spending money on thousands of dollars on mentorships, courses, coaching. Why not get incentivized for it? All right. So normally the money disappears, right? So you spend, you pay for something, the money disappears, right? With no long-term financial footprint. So you wasted money and you wasted time. The most valuable tool that we have is time, not money. You can always make money and get money back, but this is why you have to get in the right ecosystems and under the right mentorship and under the right guidance to position you to a better tomorrow, to a better future, right? Now, with the back business model and concept for you guys and for our students and for our clients, your payments turn into reported business credit activity. So when you're paying for my mentorship or for one of our services, it's going to turn into you to reported business credit activity. Game changer. You're being incentivized for it. It's like turning an expense into an asset, pretty much. You're not just spending, people. You're building leverage. You're building leverage. All right. So I hope listen, I'm trying to keep my composure, man, because again, we've been working on this, looking to close this partnership for a while, and we finally got it done. And it just shows that we're big on building credibility and continuing to build credibility and continuing to serve. And as long as you do the right thing, you always win by default. I'm a firm believer, and I stand on that, right? And the partnerships that we're creating in this season that we're in, it just means we're doing the right thing, and we're going to continue to do the right thing, and we're going to continue to provide the game, and we're going to listen. There's a lot of the business owners out there now trying to educate. Now everyone was buying into the brands and the lifestyle, and they were getting finesse, and now you were getting caught behind the eight ball because you bought into the hype, not into the knowledge, not into someone. You overlooked the person that had the information and the knowledge and the expertise to help you transform your life, you overlook them to go to the hype and you're still stuck. And in this season, we got to use enough discernment to say, wait a minute. That's my Peter right there. That's my Paul right there. That's my John right there. They're going to help serve me so I can get to where I need to get to. So I can reach a certain level of abundance for myself, for my business, for my family. Let's use our thinking caps in this season, people. Let's not get caught in the rah-rah. Let's get focused in an alignment with the people that are ready to serve us in the highest form. All right? So we're going to talk about stacking personal and business credit, right? So your personal credit is the entry point. Remember, if you haven't checked your personal credit, we'll have the link in the description where you can check your credit by you being a subscriber or even watching this episode. You'll get a 7-day trial, right? You pay $1.99. That's less than a cup of coffee. $1.99 to check all 3 credit reports with each credit bureau. Make sense? Right? When you do that, you can schedule a call if you have questions with us, and we'll map out and give you that detailed credit analysis. Because again, if you are a business owner and you're solely focused on building business credit, but your personal credit is not A1, you're moving backwards, right? First, personal credit. Get that where it needs to be, preferably 720 plus, 720 or higher personal credit, all right? And then your business credit, we will show you and help you how to start reporting that by leveraging our business acceleration credit program. So you can book a call with me, right? And we'll map that out. We'll give you more insight of how that works. All right. That's the ultimate play right there. Now you got a 720 plus personal credit score. And now we're reporting your business credit. So in the next 45 to 60 days, you're ready to go out there and get some capital, right? Good leverage, right? Your personal credit gets you in the door, right? Cards, initial funding. Your business credit builds separation and scalability. Your business credit builds separation and scalability. Personal credit gets you in the door. Business credit builds separation from the personal credit, but it builds scalability. Now you have higher leverage, right? But together equals higher limits, better financing options, right? Less risk tied to your name. This is why successful, wealthy people understand this, people. They have substantial business credit. Everything is separate from your personal name. And that's how you should keep it. This is how you go from hustling to operating a real business. This is keeping it real with the Browns. We're all about operating in real time, operating real businesses, providing real value, right? This is social media. So it's YouTube. We're going to leverage. We're going to keep, listen, this is 2026. So we're going to leverage what's working. But guess what, people? We out in the real world making real impact in real time. And we're bringing it back to you so you can get the information and run with it. All right? Lenders, so when it comes to accessing funding, right, and how it becomes easier, right? So lenders want to see your payment history, right? Payment history, 35%. We talked about the data points, right? Your active current accounts that are open, active accounts, not closed accounts, not collection accounts, not charge-off accounts, but active accounts, right? And business credibility. How long you've been in business, right? Have you dissolved your business? Never dissolve your business, people. If you got to revamp and restructure, that's one thing. But I've seen too many business owners make the mistake of wanting to dissolve their business after 2-3 years. You just dissolved 2 to 3 years of history where you could have did some restructuring and revamping and going back to the drawing board and strategizing and organizing That does not look good to lenders, because once you dissolve your business, they can see that. That's paper trail that they can see. You can rename it, you can restructure your business, but do not dissolve your business ever, ever, ever. All right? All right. So we're going to talk about accountability, right? Meets automation. If you pay on time, you build credit. Simple. You leverage one of our programs, you pay on time, you're going to build business credit in real time. If you don't, you stall your own growth. Similar to you missing a payment, you missing a bill, it hurts your personal credit score, right? So you make your payment on time, you're getting the information from Coach D. We're helping you level up. We're going to incentivize you. We're going to reward you. If you don't, you stall your own growth. If this is something, this is why we do the consultation call, right? This is why we do the discovery call first, because I need to know, number one, I need to know if you're serious. That's number one, right? This is why you got to book the call. Because once you book the call, and it allows me, you get 15 to 20 minutes with me. Sometimes within the first couple of minutes, I'll know this won't be a great partnership, right? You have to be serious. You have to be committed to leveling up, right? Because I'm here to help, but I'm not here to babysit either. There's so many people out here that are needing our services, needing our help. It's up to you, all right? So this just isn't join my program. This is not, join Coach D's program and that's it, right? This is building structure the right way, right, in real time, creating financial identity for your business, right? Learning how to leverage OPM, other people's money. So I'm going to say that one more time. This isn't just another program, people, right? This is building structure in real time, creating financial identity for your business, and leveraging and learning how to leverage OPM, other people's money. It's a breath of fresh air when you have options, solid options, when you have good leverage. And we're going to show you how to do that, right? Because I'm not here to sell education, right? I'm building real-time entrepreneurs. I'm not that coach, that mentor that's going to be like, yeah, I'm here to sell you a course. I'm here to sell you. No, that's not what I'm here to do. I've been on the other side of the fence, man. I buy courses. I'm right back to square one. That's my fault, though. I hold myself accountable. I should have known better. I should have heightened my discernment. I'm building real-time entrepreneurs. I'm doing it now as I speak to you, and they are leveling up. I built successful entrepreneurs, and they are out there winning in real time. And we're going to continue to build more successful entrepreneurs where they're building successful businesses, but they're also building sustainable businesses. So this isn't just another program. I'm going to repeat it one more time for the people in the back. This is just another program. We're going to be building structure, creating financial identity for your business, right? And learning how to leverage OPM, other people's money. So why does this change the game for our industry in 2026, right? The market is saturated with information, right? Very few are offering execution, reporting, and results at the same time. Where you're buying into something, but you're not getting the results as you buy into it. That's where we change the game in our industry, right? We're offering execution in real time, at the same time in real time. Reporting, where we're going to be reporting as soon as you join. We're reporting. We're giving you results at the same time. Everything happens when you take action. Once you take action, you made the best decision that you possibly can make. So we're not just teaching you, we're positioning you. We're positioning you to a better future, to a better tomorrow. All right? So old way versus new way. Pay for mentorship. Learn information. Let me just get this information. But you still have no business credit. You still haven't moved the goalposts. This is the new way. This is the bag way. Brown Assets Group, right? Get to the bag, right? You pay for mentorship. You learn plus apply. You build business credit while doing it simultaneously. And you get funded ready faster. I mean, that's a complete game changer if you ask me, people. All right? Most people pay to learn. Our people get paid in leverage while they learn. I'm going to say that one more time. Most people pay to learn. Our people get paid in leverage while they learn. Incentivize. When you show good faith, you get rewarded for it. We like to be rewarded for our efforts. I get that. I like to be rewarded for my efforts. I go to the gym. I want to be rewarded. How am I rewarded? By staying consistent, by staying committed. But here's the truth. Most people, so let's dive into things that people don't like to talk about, right? Like, most people invest in themselves completely backwards. And I get it. It's what you adopted, right? Whether what you're listening to on social media, what the information that you're receiving, like, I get it. And this is why you have to be in alignment. You got to be subscribe to channels like this. There's tons of other channels out there, by the way, where people are salute to you. People are really providing real solid information. All right. No gimmicks, no flashiness, no buying into the hype or buying into the brand or the lifestyle. How can you help me? It's that simple. How can you help me? If I'm going to invest, please show me and explain to me, dummy it down a little bit. People out here working, spending their hard-earned money. We got to do better. We got to do better. And people are investing in themselves backwards. They'll spend money on programs, but nothing reports. They'll learn information, but never get in position to win. So now they're smarter, but still stuck. You're just a smart, stuck person. That's where we close the gap. We're going to show you how to become more smart and unstuck. You ever met a smart, stuck person? Like, man, every time you talk to this person, man, you sound so smart, but you so stuck. How we got to get you unstuck. Don't talk about it, be about it. And that's where leaders like us, mentors like us, we got to continue to do a better job in ensuring that we are serving our community better, the right way. All right. So as you make your payments, we're going to wrap up shortly. So as you make your payments, so whether you are investing in our personal credit service, our business credit, our mentorship, right? As you make your payments, your business credit profile. Well, let me dial back. So when it comes to the business credit, because I'm going to stay there. All right. We're not going to really emphasize on the personal credit, right? For those that need assistance, you can reach out to my wife and our team on that side. But we're going to stay focused on the business credit for now. All right. Because we get a lot of people that inquire about how can I start building my business credit. All right. So as you're making your payments towards whatever service you you join, whether it's the business acceleration and funding program or my mentorship program, right? Your business credit profile is being developed. So we're going to be structuring that out. Myself and my team will be structuring that out once you join one of the two, or you may want to join both, depending on your situation, right? Your activity is being tracked in real time. So we're going to make sure we set up your profile, your portfolio, and we'll get into the logistics and the specifics on that, right? Once you book your consultation with us, all right? You're creating real data, right, that lenders can see. So the lenders that we're partnered with, we're able to track that in real time, all right? So now instead of just saying I run a business, you can actually prove it, right? We're going to show you how to prove it within the first 60 to 90 days. You're going to be like, wow, we're going to be every 30 days. We're tracking it. We're giving you that update, right? We're going to be seeing that business credit just rise and rise and rise while you're getting the information to create more cash flow in your business so you can support continuing to build that business credit to where it needs to be. Make sense? All right. So this is how you're going to turn your expenses into assets, right? Most people look at payments like bills, right? Majority of us look at payments like, oh, here's another payment I got to make. This is a bill, right? We flip that, right? So now your payment becomes a trade line, a reporting account, a credibility builder. So instead of money going out with no return, it's working for you behind the scenes. All right. But let's be clear. That personal credit still got to be solid. You come through my program, and it's okay. Even if you are wanting to build your business credit, you come through our program, we're going to be working on that personal credit as well. So if you want to build your business credit and your personal credit is not substantial, we are going to be working on that personal credit. That's your foundation. I need that to be very, very clear. That is your foundation. All right. But remember, your business credit is how you scale. Personal credit gets you in the door. Your business credit helps you scale, right? And gives you better, higher financing options, right? When you combine both, this is what happens. You unlock higher limits. You reduce personal risk. You create separation between you and your business, right? This is how real entrepreneurs move, people. Funding should become the outcome, not the goal. So most people chase funding first and they get denied because they have no structure. They didn't come in as an entrepreneur creating structure and proper formation in their business. And that's where they're moving backwards, right? And you get denied, and now you're frustrated and you want to dissolve your business or you want to throw in the towel. It's just about getting the information. Don't try the worst. I'm going to say this. The worst thing that you can do as an entrepreneur is try to figure out everything yourself because you're not willing to invest back into yourself. That's the worst thing you're doing because I get it so much. I'll just figure it out on my own. This might sound like a contradiction, but I'll go to YouTube and listen to Coach D Brown talk. But here's the thing. We've already created the credibility. You can look for yourself. And then after you do your research and your due diligence, then you can schedule the call. I actually encourage you to do that, right? But there's so many people that want to do it themselves instead of just investing back in yourself. You're saving time. You're saving headache. You're saving yourself from being overwhelmed. And we don't want that for you. So partner with a team, with people that know exactly what they're doing, that's going to position you and help you. All right. All right. So we're going to help you, build your credit, your business credit, so you can have the positive history, you can have the structure, you can have the credibility. So now approvals don't feel random. You already feel expected. Like we are building confidence in you as a business owner where you already know, like, I'm set. You ever talk to someone, a successful person, they're not on edge, like when they're about to apply for something, whether it's a business loan, personal loan, car, whatever. Like they get that's the best feeling in the world when you can walk into a dealership or walk into a bank and you already are expecting the outcome. You're not biting your fingers. You're not asking the Lord, please, I hope, please, God, I promise you, if you just get like you're that is not the that is not the right way to live, people. You can dictate that. You can control that. It's about shifting this. Have certainty. Don't walk around uncertain. If it's to be, it's up to me. All right. You already know you're going to be approved. You walk in that dealership, you want to put a car under your business name, you know exactly what to do because you came through the bag program. You want to know how to properly leverage your business credit the right way, and you have certainty is because you came through the bag program. You want to take out a particular loan to invest back into the market, real estate, stock market. You know exactly what to expect because you came through the bag program. And then we're partnering you up with our business partners to ensure that you continue to move the goalposts forward. All right. So if you're paying on time, you're building credit. If you're not, you're slowing yourself down. It's that simple. So once you come through the program, you pay on time, you're building credit. You don't pay on time, you're slowing yourself down. All right. All right, people. I hope that, listen, man, I'm excited. I hope this was value, not only value for you, but I hope that, you know, this allows you to say, wait a minute, like 2026 can be the best year of my life because now I've been wanting to get my business credit established. I've been wanting to get my business restructured. I've been wanting to learn how to create more cash flow in my business, right? Now it's up to you. All right. So if you're serious about building your business credit the right way, right, this is your moment, right? So we're not just learning. We're not just talking, right? We're actually positioning you to win. All right. If you already are investing in yourself, you might as well make it count, people. Make it count. I remember, man, when I invested, I had just applied for my first Amex everyday card. This was back in 2019. Yeah, 2018. 2018, I had just applied for my Amex. And this is how I learned and that might be I might create an episode for that on a different day, but this is how I knew the structure on how to apply for Amex cards, right? And then I said, all right, I was the test dummy. And then I showed my wife, family members, friends, and then I started showing my students. And they were like, yo, Coach D, this, like, not Coach D, but they were like, D, this works. Like, appreciate you, right? And I'm like, yeah, I know, because it worked for me. So I know if it worked for me, it worked for you. How to apply for Amex. And I remember I applied for my first Amex, and I got approved for a $1,000 limit. Kept that, established good faith, paid it on time. And then I went from the Amex everyday to the Amex Delta Sky Miles card. Because I was like, yo, well, we travel a lot. So I want to accumulate reward points so we can pay for our traveling for free. So we can get hotel stays for free. So we can get rental cars for free. So we don't have to be flying no more Frontier, no more Spirit. We flying the best, right? Because we're leveraging our reward points. Then I went from Delta Sky Miles to the Amex. Actually, I got approved for the Amex Platinum business card before I got approved for the Amex Gold card. But it's a ladder. It was a stepping stone. I had to establish good faith. I had to show the lenders, the banks, that I was responsible enough to handle $1,000. So if you're responsible enough to handle $1,000, you'll be responsible for handling $3,000. If you're responsible for handling $3,000 and paying it back, you're going to be responsible for handling $10,000 and so forth. It's about establishing good faith, people. And that's what we want to show you inside of the bag programs. Show us that you are ready to establish good faith, and you will be rewarded for your efforts. Because now, bag is a creditor. So, like your Amex, your Comcast, your AT&Ts, bag falls in that department. So, listen, man, we're not new to this. We're true to this. And we're going to continue to push the envelope in real time and sharing real value and positioning our people to win. All right. So tap in with us, right? The links will be in the description below. We also, if you're looking to make some additional income, we have a referral program where if you know an entrepreneur, that needs business credit, you refer, we incentivize you too. So we offer referral commissions just for you referring. So we're creating a dynamic ecosystem, people. So tap in with us. We'll have the booking call link. We'll have the credit monitoring link so you can check your personal credit. And we're going to continue to serve our community in the highest form because we understand the biggest expense in life is what we do not know, right? So we want to save ourselves from being ignorant to certain things and it costing us down the road, right? So position yourself, and until next time, we'll see you next week.